Hello and welcome. It is Japan, and we just had Saturday Night Main Event, the second one technically. I feel like they should label them, either put Saturday Main Event San Antonio or Saturday Main Event 2 or something, or because I don't know, it's weird. So this is the second one, just happened yesterday technically when this is filming. I filmed it the same day, but whatever, movie magic type of thing. So yeah, the card was kind of a smaller one. I mean, for I don't know, it's not a PLE, but it's not really a house show, and it's not really like a Raw or SmackDown because it's way less. So they kind of just feel like they're doing like a 2 hour window and just jam and pack whatever they can in 2 hours, which honestly, not too upset about it. Now I wish it was a little bit more unpredictable, and I feel like the way that the matches were, I think they were just really in the wrong order of importance because it was I was big and hyped for Braun Strowman versus Jacob Fatu, but it shouldn't have been the second to last match because it shouldn't have been. I mean, the women's championship match should have been the two co-championship matches should have been at the end, and then they could have started with Braun Breaker and Sheamus. But yeah, so we're gonna go into it. There was technically five things altogether because you had the four matches and the contract signing, and then we'll rate the whole thing in itself. Right off the bat, so we had Rhea versus Nia Jax. I feel like we've obviously seen this. It happened last February, so I wasn't super excited. On my excited meter, I would put this probably in a D. I definitely felt the match actually was a lot better. It had a good flow to it. Rhea showed off a lot more different skills, which I think was good because we haven't really seen her much since being back hurt, other than with she's faced Raquel and she's faced Liv, and that's it. So they had to kind of do something there. But yeah, I mean, I thought the match was pretty good. I'm gonna put it in B. I don't think it was worse. I don't think it was bad, but for this show, I think it was perfectly should have been there. And yeah, so I think B is a perfect thing for that match. Next up, we have Braun Breaker versus Sheamus. Honestly, in a couple moments there, it kind of seemed like Sheamus might win it. I do think the very end was a little botched up. I maybe was wrong on that, but it felt like the way that they miscommunicated. I think they were supposed to do something a little different, and that kind of made it a little bit of a weird, wonky ending. I think honestly these two have had better matches. The triple threat with Ludwig, I think, was a little bit better than this. I thought it was a good match. I'm gonna put it also in B. See, the thing with B's on here, at least on my rating scale, this isn't a technical masterclass that I'm trying to do. B is entertaining, should be on the card. C is hey, they could have swapped this out. They could have done something different. A to me is always hey, that's a rewatch. And then S tier is I recommend this. I'm gonna watch this again. Or in case if it's a segment, it was a good segment. And next up, we do have the only segment of it. It was Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens with HBK, which was nice to see. And overall, I mean, it was good. I mean, it was just contract signings. Contract signings are weird to me because they're just so out of the ordinary that they don't make any logical sense to how wrestling is. But it's just to kind of give them this form so they can have more whatever done. I'm fine with it. It's just kind of weird sometimes. I think this was pretty good. I put it in A. It made Cody look good and looks like he's trying to dominate. And this is the first time I really feel like we've had a good Cody Rhodes feud since AJ Styles. So I'm feeling it. I like it. I think they've released him with The Rock, and at least it's on the back burner where we're not waiting around for The Rock to appear randomly. Now that that's kind of out of maybe the realm of possibilities, it makes this a lot better. So I'm gonna put it in A tier. Then we got the Braun Strowman and Jacob Fatu, which is kind of honestly turned to somewhat of a kind of a squash because Jacob kind of just had so much heat and offense, and then obviously got DQ'd. Going after him and attacking the ref and doing all the splashes. I think it's they built him exactly how they did with Bronson Reed a while back, where he destroyed Seth Rollins and really gave him that massive heat, and I'm cool with that. I do believe that if this is the case, they gotta then make him do this to somebody else really big. That they need to just keep this momentum going with him. So I think if you put that in there, I think it's a good thing. Overall, I put it in a B. Wasn't a crazy match or anything, but it was still pretty entertaining. Then we had the main event. It was Gunther versus Jey Uso. I feel like the main, I think, bad thing that I'd say about this match is that it definitely felt like they ran out of time, because it felt like they were really trying to rush that ending. You could tell like they were trying to talk in the ring, trying to get it down, because they wanted to give you that false finish of it looking like Jay might actually pull it off. And then by the time Gunther had the chance to do his stuff, he just really didn't have a lot of time to do it. So I think overall it was still a pretty good, match for it. I think it was definitely match of the night, at least to me. I put it in A, and I think overall, as you can tell with most of this card, it was a pretty decent card. I definitely liked this one slightly better than the last one. I think the last one had a lot of bells and whistles to make you like, it's more like on your brain, like you remember it, because obviously Chelsea Green won the U.S. title. Cody got pile drived at the end of the match, and the Wing Eagle belt. There's like so much stuff you remember from that one compared to this one. You might not, but this one I think was the superior show. I'll put it in that A range. I thought it was a good show. I didn't mind watching it. It was a nice, reasonable 2 hours. I do feel like this should have been last weekend and then gave you a weekend off, then go to the Mania, or not Mania, Royal Rumble, because we're gonna have this Royal Rumble and then we have Vengeance Day, NXT. So like it's a lot of stuff going on. And I think there's AEW event plus all the other stuff. So it's a lot of wrestling in a short amount of time, which I don't necessarily mind. But then I kind of like, I don't know what to watch sometimes, and rewatching it sometimes is hard on certain stuff. But overall, I thought it was good. Tell me what you guys think. Also, tell me, do you guys like Jesse the Body Ventura? I personally, I can't really stand the way that he is there. Him just kind of arguing with Pat McAfee just doesn't work for me, at least on my end. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. And yeah, we're going to have daily wrestling content, and that's what we've been doing here. So if you like that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.